I like to share some insight into how to close the gap between having the knowledge, the knowledge of how to be healthy and happy and peaceful, to bringing that knowledge and closing the gap between that knowledge and getting the result or the experience, the actual reality in our life. The reason why I want to share that talk is this. You see, I've shared in these series of webinars, teachings, in this wisdom and awakening webinars, and to all my other, I guess you call it physical events like that. And I've shared all the tools, the understanding needed to get the job done. To get the job done means all the knowledge and the know-how to produce results in our lives. But I notice that even though what I'm teaching, the techniques and the understanding, I'm making it so simple and easy for everybody. Like you literally cannot make it more simple and easy to understand. And it's not just simple and easy to understand, but these tools and techniques, it actually works. It actually works. You know, it produces results. I know that. I've walked through this path myself already, and I've seen many of my students get results. Many. So, but then I see also many that don't get results. Like when I say don't get results, I mean like I don't see much transformation, like long term. Like everyone who comes to my event and my webinar, I see the transformation beginning and before and after in terms of the physical events I can see, and the live webinar is just the feedback. But I can feel the transformation even in the live like webinars in the online format like that. But I want to close this gap, you know, and I want to just briefly, very quickly explain the essence, the things that actually, the tools and the things that work. I'm not going to explain in detail because in my other videos you can learn that later on in my videos. So I'm not going to spend time going through that because this is just let's say half an hour talk or so. So, but I want to just quickly run through that, and then I want to show you how to close the gap, how to make it happen like that. So, basically, these teachings they're not rocket science. You know, they're really simple things that really work, and they are all unhappiness, and mental condition problems, physical problems, is basically caused by too much thinking. In other words, too much thinking of the future, and that future thinking basically makes us nervous and anxious, and that non-peace creates all sorts of mental illness. Simple as that. And that non-peace creates basically fear energy in our body as well. It leaves fear energy, that non-peace energy, in our body, and that it basically reduces the circulation and the flow in our body, and then the body cannot get rid of toxins good enough. It has a deficit, and the body builds up this surplus of toxins, and then it manifests in the joints and disease and organs and all sorts of problems like that. So basically, we have to bring our focus in the present moment, living present moment. That means we go through life being present, being aware. That basically helps us not just physical health and mental health, but in driving, reducing chance of car accidents and all sorts of things. Just being aware and being alert like that. So that's how you become basically peaceful and healthy. Now another way really to actually create that peacefulness and health through our mental health and physical health is through cultivating love. Because what love does is that it basically makes you feel complete and fulfilled. So you don't start to search for ways to improve your life, because you feel complete, you feel fulfilled. So therefore, that stops the searching, and that searching is basically thinking, and thinking is usually about the future, or thinking about the past, like that. It's just thinking. Thinking about the past makes you depressed, like that, or angry. Thinking about the future makes you nervous and anxiety. So that's how it works. So in short, we've got to bring our awareness, our focus to the present moment as we walk through life, every second of life like that. And that's through focusing, through focusing. Because when you focus on one point, when you focus like that, one focus, you can't think at the same time. You see, you can't think. So through focusing, they call it meditation. Cultivating love is cultivating love. Living compassionately, expressing love, being kind to humanity, nature, and ourselves. So cultivating love in that way, living selflessly. Now that's basically the essential theory. And of course healing is really in many ways we just do self-healing. It's really, in some ways, it's like a form of meditation anyway, because you're really focusing in the present moment in your body, and you're clearing out negative stuff in the past, energy, and like heavy energy out of you, and you're really focusing anyway, and you're just using a bit of intention and energies, just clear that out, and just filling your being with divine love energies. So they're kind of all related. I don't want to explain too much more than that in terms of the essence. I just gave you really a quick summary of like stuff that is really hard to understand, But now, then I want to go into why is it that even though I explained this, but many people not getting results still, and it's always, I know always, it is because they know the knowledge and they don't put it in practice. It's always the case. It's like, if we don't put in practice, then nothing happens too much. We don't advance forward. If we just sign up in the gym, we get the membership, but we never rock up to the gym, we're not gonna get fit. We're not gonna get muscles, like that. So I want to close the gap. I want to share insights into how to close this gap like that. First thing is we have to have faith and have conviction that these meditation, living a life of kindness and compassion and love, like that, works. We've got to have conviction that it works, like that. Because if we don't have conviction that it works, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything. So step one, we have to have that conviction. And to have that conviction, you really want to be exposed to people like spiritual masters, really that embodies that, lives like that, embodies that you know, they walk through the process, the journey themselves, and now they master themselves. So that's they basically, their life vouch the result, the reality of those techniques. So their life vouches that. So what we need to do is be exposed to them, hang around them, learn from them, and practice. And that's not enough. The next is basically when we hang around, besides absorbing the positive energies, divine energies, it does give us some evidence, conviction that someone's already done it and it works. They're happy and peaceful, like that. So once we understand that, then we need to put in practice. You know, so build up our conviction, and we need to practice. Now, we're not our conviction is not going to go perfect straight away, unless someone is a master from past life. They're coming back, and their conviction is very high starting out, because in some ways it's like they had a head start, like that. So, but normally that conviction has to build up. So we learn by witnessing, seeing the results, seeing examples of masters and other people who has reached that level or close to it. Once we see that, then the next we have to practice ourselves. When we start practicing, the results come. The results come without a doubt. We become more peaceful. You know? When we meditate properly, quality meditation, not just poking around. You know, we meditate properly. We know what we're doing, and we fine-tune that art and hone it and make sure we do it correctly and do it well through practice, daily practice, like that. And that cumulative effect will start to show in our being, because every second that you're basically in the present moment, you remember your divine nature, the highest qualities, divine qualities in you. Therefore, you forget who you are not. That's all the fear and rubbish energies in you. So, when you start to practice meditation properly, daily, correctly, you start to get results. There's no other possibility. And then when you start to get results, it's like a bodybuilder. Once they start to get results in the gym, then it's impossible to keep them away from the gym because they've seen the results. You know, they've seen the muscles in themselves, and when they stop training, the muscles shrink. They automatically go back to the gym. Nobody needs to inspire them like that. So when you get results through practicing meditation, proper meditation yourself, you will start to have more conviction. And when you have more conviction, you're like, hey, this stuff works. I feel so much more peaceful and so much more calmer. I'm sleeping better. My body feels lighter and less tension. My relationships with my children and family members and partners is so much more smooth and harmonious. You know, even at work, you know, my presentation and my connection with other work colleagues, and I have more energy at work. You start to notice over time all these results start to move up, and you start to have more and more conviction like that, and then you practice more and more. So what I'm trying to say is this: what we need to close the gap between knowing the theory and practicing, living experiencing the reality of the practice, you know, getting the fruits of your practice, you know, like that. You're reaping after a lot of sowing and reaping, like they say, you know. like that. I'm no farmer, but that's my little understanding of farming, like that. So basically, we have to understand first that it works. This stuff worked, When you're learning stuff from me, you're not learning garbage stuff that I'm making stuff up. I don't even know what I'm doing. No. First thing is I've walked this path myself, and I know the transformation in myself, and I know this directly from my intuition and direct seeing and knowing this ancient wisdom or ancient principles that's been tested by thousands of masters in the history, of this planet. So it's not like I'm whacking weird things out until you do stuff that who knows is going to work or not. No. This stuff works. The conviction has to be there, like that, But I can't force anybody. Because everyone has free will, free choice, and there's nothing wrong if they don't practice what I'm sharing. Nothing wrong with that, because over many years, one day, when the time is ready, they'll practice. Maybe not this life, next life, like that, and then they'll reap the fruits next life, like that. But first conviction, and then practice. Without practice, no results, like that. So, I want to emphasize something. It's so common in our society. We're constantly searching for secrets, constantly reading books on the internet, Googling, YouTubing, looking for secrets and learning so much secrets, But even though all those resources are available, but so few people actually get solid, lasting and consistent results like that. In the things that actually works. We're not talking about tools and techniques that don't work. That's not worthy to talk about. Things that don't work, there's no use wasting time talking about that. But things that work, but they're not producing results, See, so we have to get the conviction, practice, and then the results will slowly come. Now, a lot of time when we practice, because when we're new at this, sometimes we can't perceive the result. We have to practice a bit longer. We have to have endurance and faith. That I'll find out later on. Because when you first start, for example, playing tennis, you just hit the ball across the net, but you don't know how much you're improving because you're just brand new. Sometimes, you don't know. But if someone, even though you hit the ball against the net a lot of times, and the next week the coach sees you hit the ball against the net, but they can see you actually improved. And your techniques is a bit different. You improved. Your footsteps a bit different. It's better. So they can see you improvement. You may not be able to see it because you might be seeing I'm hitting the net all the time. See, so you got to have have patience, and practice with faith and honesty for your self-love and the love of your family. To be a better, beautiful human being. And besides your own better for your mental health and physical health, if not anything else like that. So that's what I want to emphasize. Stop, continue searching for secrets. One master said beautifully, tons of theories has less value than 1 gram of practice. See, when we don't practice, the results aren't going to come like that. So next thing I want to emphasize is this. We've got to create a plan, a strategy, a plan and a strategy to apply the knowledge, the theories, and practice. Have a plan to practice. You have to plan it out. Otherwise, you just continue your daily habit, and suddenly the day's over, and the next day repeats, and suddenly you want to practice, but nothing happens, even though you want to practice. So have a plan. What I did like I didn't have a massive plan in my life on my spiritual journey, anything like that. I just kept it really simple. First thing I woke up in the morning, I sat up, I put a blanket around me, I sat up, I spent around half an hour to 45 minutes meditation. I try to go half an hour, and if I feel really good and peaceful, I'm like, oh, I'll go a bit longer. And then you might go 45 minutes, 40 minutes, like that. So that's first thing. So I know before I brush my teeth, before I do anything, right, if I need to go to the toilet, I go to the toilet straight away and come back, put a blanket around me. That's it. Half an hour, done. Tick, done. It's it daily like that. In 365 days, imagine how many hours you've done. How much you improve like that. You hone your craft. You get better. You just become more peaceful. Your concentration improves. You feel more peaceful. You love it more conviction. Everything comes from that. Now, and then throughout the day, what you need to do is don't look for block times throughout the day, because it's not reality. Because you're blocking out 15-20 minutes. 15-20 minutes is precious. Most of our lives during the day. So we're busy. People are busy, like this. So what we need to do is practice meditation. Practice just little bite size, like 1 minute here, like 10 seconds there, like that. 3 minutes there, 5 minutes here, like just as much as you can, like in little gaps. Don't block out time. When you're waiting at the bus stop, do the practice. When you're walking towards the train station, do walking meditation. Yeah, when you're waiting at the bus stop, practice. When you're talking to someone, practice mindfulness meditation, like that. So any chance when you're waiting at the train station, instead of constantly being on social media, nothing wrong. Like you can do a little bit of social media, but just spend maybe before you start on social media. So just practice a bit of meditation for 5 minutes. That way you can be more calm and peaceful and ready to tackle any negativities comes up from the social media to protect yourself. I'm not joking there, but it's true. And then at the end of social media, spend 5 minutes, before your train station comes. Where you get off. Just do some meditation practice. Like that. That way you cleanse any negative energies that you picked up from social media. Like that. Anyway, but you get my point. Like that. And then at night, try to meditate. I meditate half an hour before I sleep. On my spiritual journey, I used to do that. And of course, sometimes at night you get so tired from work and all sorts of things, and you're like, but you just focus. You're like, no, I'm going to focus. And then if you focus so well, and then suddenly you feel so sleepy, and then when you close your eyes, you're going to sleep like that. That's a good thing. A lot of people struggle sleeping, so that's a good thing. Like that, you feel so calm and peaceful. So just lay down, you sleep like that, instead of staying the next hour and a half thinking rubbish, in your head, and you can't sleep and worrying. So anyway, and throughout your life, throughout moments here and there, you should pray to God. Whichever religion you're from, it doesn't matter. You should pray. Or even if you have no religion, just pray. Just pray to whatever you believe in. Pray to the sun. Pray to whatever you believe in. So it's something beautiful, beautiful. Like, pray for help, for grace, for blessings. We all need blessings. I need blessings. Everyone needs blessings. When I heal people, if I have no blessings from God or from humanity, my healing will be rubbish. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. See, we all need grace and blessings. So pray for help. Like that. And everyone you meet in your life, try to be gentle and kind. Just gentle, and when I say kind in actions, but sweet voice, sweet talk. Not sweet talk in a negative way. Don't sweet talk anybody. I'm talking about just a sweet tone, sweet voice, and calmness, like that. Just these things alone. You're going to start to produce results. like that. And of course, also, I nearly forgot, such important things. Go and watch all my healing webinar replays, So just continue, just heal yourself. You're not actually healing yourself. I'm healing you. You're just watching the video, closing your eyes, and just feeling the connection, just feeling yourself receiving the healing. Like, it's for free, it doesn't cost anything, like that. Just a tiny bit of bandwidth, which you're probably already paying per month anyway, like that. You're not paying extra money, and you benefit. Do that healing. Go watch my self-healing mantra and learn how to do self-healing. Doing that mantra where I heal you through that way. I love that, and just go watch all my videos, and just that way it just really brings a nice how to say, a positive vibe. Like, it's really a calmness and love, like transmitting through my heart, through my love for you, like through my teachings. It's not just words, it's my love coming through for you. So do that. Oh my God, I'm giving you so much to do. But we're just gonna do it, It's like the Nike logo, The slogan, just do it. Just do it. That's it. And the result's gonna come. Everything will take care of itself after that. So that's really honestly how you close the gap between just having so much knowledge of what I teach you, like so much knowledge, but not producing results, not there's no result, continuing results in you, like that, of deep peace and glowing energy and beautiful, just strength and health and happiness and love in your heart, like that, and the love humanity, love yourself and love your family, just happy on your journey, like that, Anyway, that's what I want to share overall, because I've taught a lot during these webinars series. I just want to wrap it up with any possibility that it doesn't work. Like, how can something I know that works in anybody? There's no other way, because these are not. These are principles, eternal truths that works. So there's no other possibility. So I want to close that gap, and I hope this talk makes you reflect on where you're at. Not pressure, anything like that. Pressure doesn't work. It's out of understanding and self-love and love humanity that makes us take action, and therefore get results. It's not pressure like that. But I hope this talk gives you insight into closing the gap wherever you are towards producing a more happy, peaceful and healthy life that we all deserve. And if everyone does that, we will have a beautiful planet. It's just a planet of peaceful people. There's no need to have meetings and UN, anything like that. Everyone will be peaceful. There's no need to organize something to get peace, because everyone's already peaceful. That is already achieved. So try your best. It sounds like I'm giving you a bit of pressure there, but try your best. Try your best. And there's no reason why. This stuff is easy stuff. It's easy stuff, really. Just easy stuff done consistently over time produce results.